Okay guys, so I got everything cut. The last two cuts I made with the circular saw were for the pieces that are going to go between the two 4x4s here and go in that little gap in there. So I just had to cut those ones to size. I guess we'll start by screwing the end ones in, and then we can kind of figure out our spacing for the floor. Because I'll probably have a little bit of a gap in there, just for airflow. We know, keep that wood dry. So, all right, let's start on the ends. Here we go. All right, guys, so I screwed up. I don't have 2-inch screws. I thought I did. I don't. So we'll have to get these on there later, but maybe we can just kind of space them out here just to kind of see what kind of gap we're going to have. All right, guys, that's it for tonight. We'll continue. I'll get some more screws, and we'll just keep this part of part 3 here. So, all right, I'll go get some screws and we'll be back. All right, guys, good morning. It's a few days later. It's actually probably like 5 days later, but it's after Labor Day. Actually, today is the 4th of September. It's actually Labor Day, so happy Labor Day. It's 10 a.m. and yeah, I finally got some screws and I got the rest of the material, so we're gonna go ahead and finish the floor, get that all bolted, and yeah, we're gonna start working on the back of the rack, and maybe we'll get on the roof. We'll get the roof done. I'll see how far we can get today. So I have an idea for the sign for the front of it, so we'll see how far we can get today. So here we go. So here's what I picked up today, guys. I got some 3-inch, 2-inch, and 1.25 inch. So I'm running low, so I just filled up. But in the trailer we got some 2x4s, some of those pine fence pieces that I'm going to use those for the back because that seems to be the cheapest and lightweight material I can get. But I think we're going to have to run a 4x4 in the middle because these aren't long enough. They're only like 6 feet. So we'll have to cut them, and we'll have 2 sides that are going to be like 4 feet each. So we'll put a 4x4 in the middle so we have a place to connect it. So that should be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and let's get this floor fastened on, then we can work on the 4x4 that's going to be in the middle. Alright guys, so I'm trying to figure out, I'm going to put this middle 4x4 in here, and I'm trying to figure out the angle. So instead of getting a protractor out, I'm just taking the measurement from the lower angle and then the top angle. So, and then that should give me my angle. So we'll give it a try. So, I hope it's right. We'll see. Alright guys, that should be my angle here. Got my one mark here and one mark there. Something about, it was 90 and then 90 3/8. So there's just a little bit of an angle there. Alright, that should be my angle then. Alright guys, since I know my circular saw won't cut through here, I think I can figure this out without having to re-measure. So I think if I just do a 90 on each mark, right, that should give it to me. Let me see. Let me see if we can do this. So if I do, because that's the angle that way, and I'd have my spot here, which is right about there. That should give me my angle. We should be right. Yeah, that should give me the angle on both sides. Okay, I think I got it. That way I know I can't cut it the whole way through. I should be able to turn it and get it cut. Alright, so that should be the length and the angle we need. So I left the two boards out here in the middle. We'll run that thing right up the center. And that should do it. And we'll put our sides on. So let's see if it fits. Alright. Alright guys, I think it's gonna work. Probably just need to raise it up just a little bit more. See if we can get a little bit of that bow out, but yeah, I think it's gonna work. We'll bolt it near the bottom, put some screws in this way to that 2x4, and then we'll go on the roof, put a couple down. Alright guys, next thing I'm gonna do is I gotta put these two boards in here. So I'm gonna have to make some cuts around this 4x4 so you know it looks good. So they're nice and even back here and they kind of go around this 4x4. So we'll get that all measured up and get it cut. Board's cut. Now let's see how it fit. There we go. Not too shabby. God, I hate that noise. God. Air plugs in. Alright guys, here's the situation. Sherilyn came out and she's like, do we need to move this now? You've been adding a lot of wood to it. So I've learned when she steps in and says something, she sees it probably the better way than I do, because I just want to keep going. So we're gonna move it and I'll finish it up where it's gonna be put in the ground. So let's move it. Let's see how it goes. I think it'll be a lot safer this time because now I have that 4x4 in the middle. I know my dad was really concerned that when I lifted it up, the whole damn thing was going to topple on me. But now that 4x4 is in there, so that should help it from toppling over. So I'm sure it's going to lift it. I have no problem with it. But let's move it. See how it goes.
You think it's okay, or do you want to put a bungee around it? You think it's okay, or do you want to put a bungee around it?
I think it's okay. straight, we'll turn left. That good? The one that side and the other side is straight that way.
Is the front opening facing the driveway?
Kind of diagonal. This side is.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
The hole right here.
I don't know. You missed it, I think, because you straddled it. Let me take that plan out.
I don't know what you think where you want it. All right, guys, so right now we're just trying to figure out which side of the driveway we want to put it. I'm starting to not like this side because it's going to block the house view. So I think we're going to go on the other side of the driveway, right here in the corner. We're going to put it probably next to this little bush. We like this bush. So I'm going to try to put it right here in this little corner piece. So, all right, we're going to try to move it now. All right, guys, so we got some holes dug, and we're just gonna see if we can set it in here and see if it gets level.
I'm just gonna go over here. Oh, yeah, come on. Okay, it's in now. I'm scared it's gonna fall on me. You want it here?
Yeah, okay.
You're off it?
I think so.
It's very close.
How about this way?
Yeah, with a little dirt under there. About 3 inches to back up. You just want to clear this one?
Okay. You just dig it out.
for you.
All right, guys, so it's this corner hole. There's a big root there, but we got to fix that one. All right, good time. Hey, don't get scared.
Just please don't drop it on me, okay?
There's a leak on here. It looks good back here.
Now it's good.
If I raise up, you can put some dirt in there.
A little bit, like that. Very close.
Go on the other side. That's perfect.
It's very close.
Oh man. All right, guys, we got it in. Looks pretty good. Looks really good out here, nice and level. So we're just gonna fill the poles in now. Had to bring out the old generator so we could get this stuff cut here. I gotta cut off the ends. We put the back on. I have these little bat wings, so these gotta get cut off. So I gotta get the generator fired up. Choke's gotta be out.